Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst and Pat McSherry and the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Look at that fish.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
I'm James Holst, and thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of In-Depth Outdoors. Now on today's show, we're headed to northern Minnesota, where I'll be fishing with PJ Vick on the Rainy River. And this is one of those springtime rites of passage, in my opinion. It is one of the best places to get out in what can be a rather small boat with the chance of catching some giant walleyes. You've got Lake of the Woods that just dumps walleyes into the Rainy River in incredible numbers come spawn, and those fish are ripe for the targeting for anglers that can get their boat out of storage early in the season. Now, a couple things to keep in mind about the Rainy River. Because it borders with Canada, the border's closed, so make sure you stay on the Minnesota side of the river, and keep in mind that I have never seen water levels lower than what they are right now on the Rainy River. So areas you might have been able to boat through in the past, be extra cautious this time around. So stick around. I think you're gonna love today's show. It's me and PJ Vick, dragging jigs on the Rainy River. Starting to fill up pretty good now. I think our timing was spot on. Got a little cloud cover right now, but sun's supposed to pop out and burn it right off. So
beautiful, perfect conditions.
It's usually good here. Yeah.
Yes.
Water clarity is not bad though. I mean, the river's really low.
Yeah.
But hi ho, off we go. Let's do it. So this morning we launched at Frontier. It's an access that's actually downstream from Birchdale. As we were driving up, we could see the launch at Clemenson was wide open. So there's a big chunk of this river where you can access and get out and fish right now. It's not open all the way down into 4 Mile Bay yet, but boy, I tell you, in a couple days it likely will be. And what we're gonna do is just see if there's any big females coming up out of the lake yet. I would imagine, you know, we're here early. Typically we'll shoot a show on the Rainy. We always aim for right before the closure, which is midnight, April 14th. We're here in March, so March 23rd. This is early, so we don't expect to have one of those days where we catch nothing but 8-pounders. Probably lots of males that are arriving early, and we're hoping that we're going to be able to find some of those big females that show up early as well. One of the nice things about the Rainy River is so many big fish come up in here. An 8-pounder barely even raises an eyebrow. So many giants get caught every spring. It's one of those just unique, amazing trophy destinations that just produces year after year.
Got him?
Yep, I got him. Boy, there's fish just tucked down into that
Stacking
washboard.
them, yeah.
Just a little guy.
Little dude.
He's like, you give me that little white paddle tail, I'm gonna try to kill it. Chill out, it'll be over quick. What ends up happening is, as winter starts to kind of fade away, the males will run up from the lake first. They arrive in pretty big numbers, and then the females follow behind them. And based on what we've caught so far here in the first few minutes of getting started, the males are definitely here. And later you get into the spring, the bigger the males will get too. So you'll start to see, that male there is probably 15 inches long, but you can get some really quality males in the Rainy River, but they'll very often show up just ahead of the masses of females. And this technique we're using here, it's the simplest most reliable method for approaching the Rainy River in low water. There's fish.
Ooh, there you go.
Get the nose of your boat pointed upstream. Get the trolling motor so you're making headway of about 0.3 to 0.5 miles an hour, so 1/3 to 1/2 of a mile an hour. Choose either a 1/4 or a 3/8 ounce jig head, throw it out behind the boat and drag it. What you want to do is adjust your line length so you're not just dragging right on the bottom. Essentially what you want to be able to do is drop the rod tip back, find the bottom, pick it up and hold it. Just a little bit better.
Yeah, a little better, definitely.
Well, emphasis on little. It's incremental right now, but the hit was awesome.
Another inch, Baker.
Another inch. Yeah, inch by inch, we're getting there. Toss that one back. You know, we're early in the day now. We're supposed to get a lot of sun later. Under low light conditions like this, look for really bright patterns. Whites, oranges, pinks, chartreuses. And then if you start to get some sun, you know, firecracker, that's got like a silver glitter to it. A glitter pattern with gold glitter to it can work just dynamite. But those, you know, those shiny reflective patterns really do require a lot of sunlight for them to be good. Right now, with a little cloud cover lingering and, you know, the sun just came up, white is, you know, pretty tough to beat.
Fish. There we go. Got a big one. Yeah. Maybe it got a little bigger. It did come forward with it.
Well, that massive hook set of yours, you had no choice. If you need a net, you holler.
All right. Yeah, it was one of those hits where I felt the thump. That's a nice fish.
That's a decent fish, yeah. There's a female.
Yeah. I felt the thump and then it just slacklined me and swam forward through it. I suppose a net wouldn't have been bad. Feisty.
In the end, what matters is you won.
I won. I got it. Right in the beak where you want her. That's on that 3/8 ounce VMC hammerhead. Just with a dead hook minnow. Getting these sluggish fish to go. All right.
They'll get more aggressive midday. We'll get to be more aggressive with our presentations, but right now, this is the way to do. This is the way to go.
Yeah, let that one go. Off you go, girl.
Bloop.
Rain, boat spray, wind, and if you're unlucky enough, even snow. When your drive to work is a highway of water, you need outerwear that you can count on day after day, week after week, year after year. The Rapala Rain Pro and the Rapala Rain Jacket and Bibs are exceptionally crafted using premium materials and fitted for comfort. With the right gear, you can weather the storm. Backed by a legendary name you can trust.
At Eskimo, we have the tools to help you enjoy your time on the ice. They say man needs food, clothing, and shelter. When it comes to shelter, we like the Outbreak 450i with its full-size no-trip door that's nearly 74% bigger than a standard door, making it much easier to load and unload. With 75 square feet of fishable area, you'll be warm and comfortable during your day on the ice. Check out the Outbreak 450i and our full line of products at geteskimo.com.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
Having a hard time finding the gear you need to get your boat ready for spring? At Reed Sports, we have a huge inventory of Humminbird, Garmin, and Lowrance electronics, including the Garmin LiveScope all-season bundle with a $200 rebate. We have the largest inventory in the Midwest, but act now. It won't last long. Give us a call at 800-346-0019 or find everything for your boat at reedsports.com, where we offer the best service, best price, best advice, guaranteed.
Fish.
Got him?
Yes, sir. I don't think we're going to need a net on this one.
A swinger?
PJ. I think it's going to be a swing, but you never know.
What are you working with up there?
Well, It might be a jig and a minnow. Oh, it's a nice fish.
I don't blame you. That's a nice one. Want me to get you?
Yeah, get me.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come here. Come here, fish. Thank you. Not a giant. I'm totally out of character here right now. I'm fishing a jig and minnow just to see what these fish actually want. That one was, he was a buyer on that minnow. Not my favorite bite, but you know what I dislike more than using minnows?
Not catching fish.
Not catching fish. See you later, fish. It's so good to be in a boat. Not to give anybody the impression that I don't like ice fishing, because everybody knows that's not true, but after, I don't know, how many days do you figure we got on the ice this year? I couldn't even guess.
Boy, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It just feels good to kind of turn the corner, get off the ice and into the boat. I promise next week I won't even bring it up, but 2 weeks in a row, I'm still feeling like I'm like a giddy little kid over here.
There we go. Bigger fish. Yeah, that's a good one.
PJ found the magic recipe.
The old jig and a minnow.
Well, I started jigging a minnow and then I convinced myself I'm gonna throw plastics, and you know what happened? I caught a pike.
You caught a pike. Yeah, that's gonna be a real nice fish there, boy.
What color you got on there, PJ?
That one is kind of one of those mix and match colors with the black and oof, that's a nice one. That is a big girl.
Fish.
That's a big girl. Come on, baby. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah.
There you go. All right, it's time to take PJ home. You got it?
I think we'll take that one.
That's a stud.
That is a stud. Awesome.
We were inside the group just a little bit, PJ.
Yeah.
A little bit shallower water.
So that fish was going nowhere. Man, that is the 3/8 ounce VMC hammerhead jig. And I just had a fathead on there. Dead hooked it. What a pig.
What do you mean by dead hook it? When you hooked it up, you hooked it so deep it wasn't going anywhere?
No, so when I say dead hook, I mean I go through the mouth, out the gill plate, up the belly, and out the back.
So it's dead.
It's dead. It's dead.
It's as simple as it sounds.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, beautiful fish. We're gonna put that one on the bump board real quick. 28 and a half, 28 3/4.
I'll give you 3/4 on that one.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big girl. Off you go, baby.
Available in 6 technique-specific models, the new custom series spinning rods from Okuma offer tournament-grade performance at a price all anglers can afford. Built on SCT blank technology featuring a dual helix carbon fiber wrap, Deadeye Custom Series rods offer an ultra-responsive blank that will handle the biggest walleye on your favorite bodies of water. Find the Deadeye Custom Series at your favorite sporting goods store today and see for yourself why Okuma is inspired fishing.
Does your sonar offer dual spectrum chirp, producing razor-sharp images on an ultra-bright HD display? The ability to tailor the display to the way you fish. Precision GPS functionality with legendary Lake Master mapping to move effortlessly from ice to open water. If not, you should be fishing an Ice Helix, the electronic system that offers all the features and performance successful ice anglers demand. Only from Humminbird.
Introducing Suffix Advanced Fluorocarbon. A new level of suppleness. A new level of toughness. new level of sensitivity. A new category of fluorocarbon. Hello, future.
Oop, there's one. Oh, the fish just cracked it. Not big, but decent. And I couldn't have missed that fish if I tried.
El Cruncho?
Yeah.
You let me know if you get the feeling like you need a net.
All right, I just did a lift up off the bottom, real slow. Wham! I think it's not bad. I probably,
I'm hurrying.
probably could use a net. If it isn't to the surface yet.
I hear you.
Oh yeah,
That's a nice
that's
fish.
a nice fish.
Hello, fishy.
Hey, I'll take it.
I just put that fish right in your glove.
Ah, that's okay.
You need better friends.
I don't really need them. Not bad. Not bad at all. What would you say that is? 23?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great quality meal. Get it back. Man, that bite is addicting.
Oh yeah.
Man.
When they crack,
no.
they crack.
Yeah. Ooh, there he is.
Pounded it. Oh, I don't know that he's all that giant.
He's acting like one.
Hey, I'm telling you, that fish hit so hard. Total Fruit Loops.
That's awesome. Let me know if you need the net up there.
I think I probably need the scoop.
Okay.
It's not one of them 16-inch males, that's for sure.
It's not a flipper.
This fish gets like triple, double bonus points, BOGO extra coupon day awards for just how it hit. It was just nuts.
Oh yeah, that's a
Just
good fish.
20-inch fish.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Gotcha.
I was just about switching out. I can get more hits like that. Would never think of switching. There we go. Bye. Yeah, you'd have to have like frozen hands to miss that one. That was quite the deal.
I know we had a couple hits where both of us kind of delayed on it, and it was like, yeah, still there.
Yeah, you get, particularly on the bait. I mean, jig and minnow it's hard, you know, sometimes it's really hard to beat a jig and minnow, but
Yeah.
you know, sometimes the fish are, even though that's natural to them, you get those really soft, gummy hits.
Yeah. There we go.
Finally got her running right.
I got her. Come here, bud.
Hey, it's so terrible bad, right?
No, it's not terrible at all. Every fish is a good fish.
Back in my guiding days, I had a young man remind me of that.
Yeah.
Kind of put me in my place.
Did he?
Mr. Holst, every fish is a good fish.
He's not wrong.
I cannot argue with
Get
that.
that one back. Yep. Still rocking that dead hooked fathead. Just kind of giving it a pitch out behind the boat. And James has got us going up current about 3 to 4 tenths of a mile an hour. And I'm just keeping that bait hovered probably about 3 inches off the bottom. Every once in a while I drop back and just touch bottom to make sure I'm close. But that seems to be the recipe here.
The jam.
Mm-hmm.
Fish.
All right.
That fish is up in 9 foot of water, bud.
Awesome. I seen the right kind of head shake coming out of that one.
Again, just an absolute crush. I switched it up a little bit. Went to the rip and wrap. My jig and minnow game is a little weak. My jig and wrap game, pretty strong.
Yep, that is absolutely gone. All right, get here. Well,
Thank you.
Don't have to worry about hooks in the net.
No, just hang tight fish. So what I'm doing is I'm basically just casting this off the side of the boat and then just jigging it while dragging it upstream. He's still fishing the jig and minnow, dragging it.
Yeah, we got same speed going on.
Yeah, it worked. Just lots of hooks. None of them were deep.
That's good.
Just got multiple in there. All right. Nice chunky fish. See you, bye. So just continuing on with that same approach. We've got those washboards here that start at the end of this hole in the corner. So it's really deep water up above. And as that hole starts to shallow up, you get these just washboards. And it's just really overlooked area on rivers. Most anglers will head right to that corner where the deeper water is, and they catch fish. Don't get me wrong, you can go up there and probably do just as good as we are. But down here, there's a lot less boats working this. And of course, in the shallower water, it's easier to drag jigs. So that's a presentation we like to do. And down here, not that we're antisocial, but having a little elbow room is always nice.
Brandel GM in Aiken, Minnesota's only haggle-free Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, is a proud sponsor of In-Depth Outdoors TV. Our Brandel value price ensures that you don't have to spend your entire day haggling to get a great deal. And every new vehicle comes with our exclusive gimmick-free lifetime powertrain warranty. Whether you're in need of service, sales, parts, or body shop repair, stop by our state-of-the-art facility in Aiken or visit us 24/7 at brandelgm.com.
Glacial Lakes Dock is now Glacial Lakes Recreation. Located in Starbuck, Minnesota, we offer the same great location, staff, and service with a new name to better fit our ever-expanding business. As an authorized dealer and service center for Yeti and now Alumilite ice houses, we have you covered if you're looking for a new house or just need a little service. Stop in today or check us out online at glaciallakesrec.com and make this ice season your most enjoyable and comfortable ever.
Fish. That's a good one.
Ooh, there's a big one. There we go.
Oh boy.
That one looks real.
Yeah, no little shaker here.
No.
This is why we like the Rainy River. Rainy River's all right. Come here, you. That's a big head shake.
Yeah, that is a big head shake.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a big one.
Gotcha. Beautiful.
Oh, I love it. Coming to Rainy, you can pretty much have it your way. There's the players right next to you right there. If you grab that for me. That just does not have that giant girth to the point where I'm not going to say it's a male because it's not, but it's got a much sleeker physique. Man, that fish was not deep hooked by any means, but it was going nowhere. Ah, there we go. PJ's got me on girth. That's faux show.
That's a good fish, though. That's
very
a good
long fish. I mean, it's female. Just doesn't have that big old, I overate at Thanksgiving kind of look to it.
Yep.
But nice.
Very nice.
Where's that board?
It's right here.
Let's see what we got. 26 and 3/4. Girth.
Very
and
nice fish.
Heck yeah. Rip and wrap walleye. It's cold, but it's not too cold. I think the thing that I always keep in mind when I'm fishing rip and wraps in cooler water like this, last week on Green Bay, here on Rainy, you're not trying to start a lawnmower. Not fast, long pulls, just little twitch, 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 and it makes all the difference.
There's one.
They've kind of slid down off that really shallow sand, and they're they're coming back down into a little bit deeper water.
Yeah,
We're
they
in
must
14.
Be. Yeah, feisty one. Here we go, bud.
Winning. Oh, he crunched that too.
It did. It thumped it. Just holding it about 4 inches off the bottom. Whack. There you go. Let's get that one back.
He's so small you lipped him, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate insult to a walleye, I think.
It is. If you can lip them, that's a bad sign.
You know, if somebody didn't like fishing jigs, you could pull a 3-way.
Yeah, any of that would work just fine. Yep.
3-way with a, you know, maybe a little float on it or something,
Yep.
couple bright beads and a hook with a minnow.
Yeah, I think they'd hit it all the same.
There's one.
There you go.
Made a pass with no fish on the rip and wrap, and we're back to dragging, jigging plastics.
How do you feel about it?
Oh, I'm room temperature on this one.
Okay.
I hope if he gets off, I'll be just fine. Essentially, if you can keep your boat going 3 to 4/10 of a mile an hour upstream, excuse me, you can catch fish doing this. It's pretty straightforward. Same 2/3 of a firecracker colored ringworm. There's a little gold in that, I think. And then I'm pretty sure that's a 1/4 ounce.
That looks like a
moon eye
quarter.
jig there.
Yeah.
Finesse.
There
you go.
That one crunched it. Come here, guy. Yeah, they're not shy on the plastics.
Crunch.
Off you go.
This bite just gets better and better and better. I mean, we're seeing a few of the lake run females starting
ones,
to show
yeah.
up, but it just gets so crazy in the next couple weeks.
I believe it. A lot of big girls out in Lake of the Woods. Oh, he's on.
Yes, sir. I put that 1/4 on and it just,
Right away. Yeah.
I can just feel it. I pick it up and it just hovers.
Hovers,
And I can
yeah.
feel it hit down versus a 3/8. It was just thump.
Yep.
Oh, all these boys are up here early for the party.
They're ready.
Yeah, they are. Shoop. So that brings us to the end of today's show. As always, I want to thank PJ Vick for spending time with me out there on the Rainy River. Just a couple thoughts before I go. There are lake run fish, those big females that everybody comes to Rainy River for. They're already coming in numbers up out of the lake, so you don't have to worry about being too early. Another observation was, I've never seen so few people there. Clearly, the early ice off of the Rainy River caught people by surprise. I would assume that a lot of people are still struggling to get their boats out of storage so they can head up to the river. That was awesome for us in that we had a lot of the river to ourselves, and when we did fish around people, it was just a few boats, which is rarely the case on Rainy River. So if you're looking for a hot walleye bite in the weeks to come, you can do no better than Rainy River in northern Minnesota. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.